Okay, so you might see that I'm always on the weighing scale, which is the worst thing. Every weekend, and every day actually in my life, I have to weigh myself every morning. Weight is everything for us. You see, the car is made of carbon fiber. We have weight limits. So there's a limit of the car and the driver together, but then separately, the car and the driver has to be no more than 80 kilos. Sorry, it's 82 this year. So what that means is that me with my seat, with all my kit, has to be no more than 82. So you have some drivers that are easily way below that, and then you have tall drivers which often have been overweight for many years, which means that in the past it meant that the weight distribution, so if you have ballast, so lead weight, you can put it at the front of the car or the back of the car. And they changed the rules to make it more even between tall and heavy drivers and small and lighter drivers. So now we all have to be in this window with the seat and our kit between no more than 80. If you're below, they just add weight to either your seat or somewhere in the car to balance it out. But we want it to be as consistent as possible, because if you think about the race, we have there's wear from the floor, there's wear from the tires. If you look at like George last year in Spa, he did a one stop, which they underestimated how much rubber he would have lost. So the tire was a lot lighter, a couple kilos lighter or something. So there's that, there's the brakes that lose weight, there's the oil, you lose weight, fuel, the driver loses weight through sweat, and some of that evaporates. So you need to calculate for all those things. So I get on here and weigh before and after every single time, and over a period of time you get a tally. And also the FIA set a limit. So so at the beginning of the year, my weight was, with my kit, I think was 78. So that then became my reference number for the FIA. If I'm a kilo over every single time, eventually they'll change your weight to 79 or wherever it's from. So you're basically trying to hover around that weight all the time. Right now my weight's relatively heavy because I've got a lot of muscle, but it's not a problem for me because I'm within that 82. Like it's been great for me that I could get heavier through my career, because when I first started I was like 66 kilos or something like that. 68 kilos with my kit is where now I'm like 80 kilos with my kit, sometimes 81. So yeah, that's the reason. And in the race we lose weight. So between a session, sometimes in qualifying you can lose half a kilo in qualifying or a kilo, and in the race you can lose up to 4 kilos. And it just depends on how hydrated you are, how well you've slept, how fit you are that day, how hydrated you are, those sorts of things. So yeah, there's all those things you have to take into account.